What's up, guys? I got another Kendra G breakdown for you. So let's get started.
Hello.
Hey.
Looks like you ready.
Yes, and guess what I did? I went ahead, I just stood on the thing and took the smoke detector down because it was beeping. All right. I had got up here before. It was a little minute ago, and they got on me about the smoke detector. But I think when we did the Kendrick cam, I had accidentally knocked the thing off. I don't know if you remember that,
Girl, I don't
but
remember. I was
yeah.
getting ready to say, was your hair different?
Yeah, it was. It was.
Black women, you can't expect somebody to remember. Shout out to Boris Kojo. Shout out to Boris Kojo. He told me this years ago, and every time I would see him, and I would we obviously know each other now, but very early, and me always getting to know him and running into him, he was like, Kendra, every time I see you, your hair is different. How am I supposed to remember you? And I was like, I never thought about it like that. Okay, so your hair was different before.
Yes, it was. It was
Okay,
different.
all right. So how do I say it?
A Taylor.
Taylor, and when was you here? Do you remember?
It was probably like 2 months ago.
2 months
It
ago.
was
So
on
what's
YouTube
your?
though.
Do you have any updates?
No, we didn't get to finish. Like I said, when we got to the Kendrick Cam, I accidentally knocked it off. So it's like it wasn't a highlight or nothing.
So from that moment you were on though, did anybody reach out?
Oh no, I probably wasn't
No.
on there long enough.
Okay, well let's do it. So
A Taylor, yes.
A Taylor, and where are you from?
I'm from Baton Rouge.
That is that where you live?
Yes, that's where I live. Baton
Okay,
Rouge, Louisiana.
Baton Rouge. And how old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay, 24. What you do for a living?
It's right here. I am an EMT, but I'm in school right now to be recertified every 2 years. So in the meantime, I dance.
Ooh, you a what kind of dancer?
Like a stripper. Yeah,
So
exotic
you're a
dancer.
stripper ambulance rider?
Yeah, I stay live by day, shake ass by night. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how this works. EMTs, y'all don't get paid well?
Yes, we do, but as I'm getting recertified, I was in the middle of switching companies. So I can't work technically until I have that recertification.
Okay, so she says lies by the day and she shakes her ass at night. Okay. I tell you, did you
Sometimes I don't understand that. The OF girls, the strippers, the sex workers. What type of man do you think you're gonna get? So let's say this, right? Now I'm not saying that you won't get good men, right? But the type of man you would get that may be good, right? He'll probably be a beta male white knight, thinking that he want to save you, right? Save you from a life of whatever, right? This life. He doesn't value himself, but he values you more. So he wants to save you from this life of debauchery. Most men like that, women are not attracted to. So let's cut out those good men. Do you think you will get the morally sound, monogamous, marriage-minded, decent good men that are not the beta beta male white knights? No, because they are morally sound. They believe in. They have more value. They have values, and they respect themselves. They value themselves. So those type of men are most likely not interested. So what does that leave you? Well, that'll leave you the hood men, you know, maybe the drug dealers, the gangsters, the street guys, right? The players, the bad boys, the men that will think she's cute, right? She's cute. The men that think you're cute, so they want to hit it. They want to maybe make you a baby mama, right? And you're a stripper, so stripper and baby mama kind of goes hand in hand. So, you know, so most likely you'll get those type of men. and then you will just repeat that cycle, right? Repeat that cycle of ghetto-ness, getting with street guys, becoming a baby mama, getting men that have no values nor characters, right? No character, no moral values, not decent, good men. So sometimes I wonder, what do women think that they qualify for, right? Especially women of certain categories, right? I.e., sex work. What do those women think they get? What type of man do you think you're getting? Monogamous, faithful, decent, good men? I don't know how those type of men would be attracted to this, right? And I'm not talking about looks. I'm just talking about like life, the lifestyle. So instead of, I don't know, finding some other kind of job for in the meantime, you went straight to stripping, straight to using your body. Yeah, that's probably fast money. That's probably good money, but if you only cared about money, fine, right? But now you're trying to get, hopefully, a good, decent man. But what good, decent man would want to be a part of this?
Tell me that before.
No, I ain't pay that. It was on my bucket list, so that's why I just did it.
Stripping is on your bucket list.
It's a lot of
Tell
things.
me, okay, tell me why you wanted to have stripping on your bucket list.
I just feel like I know how to dance, and I think I'm a little.
So obviously, she doesn't really qualify for good, decent men. Showing off your body to strangers, to strange men, is on the list that you want. Is on something that you want to do. Right? You're not now. It doesn't even seem like you're doing it for money. Now you're doing it because you want to be a stripper. Right? You want to be a stripper at least once in your life. What type of man do you think you will get?
Cute too. So I was like, I wonder how much I could do for just like a week. It's supposed to be a weekend. It done turned into like 2 months now. It happened so fast. I don't know what happened. But it's like I got a 50 before 50 list. Like 50 things I want to do before I'm 50. So I'm
And
trying to
stripping
go
is-
ahead and take it off.
Oh, okay. A Taylor,
I find
right?
it fun. A Taylor.
Megan?
A Taylor.
A Taylor. But you said, I cut you off. You said it's fun?
Yeah, I find it fun. That's what I said.
You find it fun. Okay. A Taylor, do you have any kids?
I do. I have 2.
How old are your kids?
My little girl's 3 and my son is 1.
Okay. Are they by the same man?
Yes, they are.
Or y'all not together?
Yeah, he's a compulsive liar. And he has
Why you
real
got 2 kids by
commitment
him?
issues. See, the first one was planned. It was, but the second one, I just asked for a back rub, Kendra. I don't know what happened.
Do back rubs make you forget about what the plan B means? I mean, you can't blame it on a back rub because do you not understand what plan B means? Do you not understand how that works? Do you not understand how to tell a man to wear a condom? I mean, come on. And now you blame this man, right? Which is funny that women always put it on the man's fault. So you blame this man as a compulsive liar. You planned the first baby. You're still with this man long enough, this compulsive lying man, long enough to have another baby. So after you have 2 babies by him, now you want to break up. Make it make sense. Make it make sense why women would have multiple babies by one man, or I guess many men, and then after having the babies, that's when you want to break up. That's after you have the babies. That's when you see these supposedly new red flags. Make it make sense. How can you see these new red flags after you have the baby. So he was a compulsive liar 9 months before the baby. And he was not, or he was a compulsive liar, before. Okay, he was a compulsive liar 1 week after you found you were pregnant. He wasn't a compulsive liar the time before that. It's like, I'm getting confused, right?
He rubbed your back with his penis?
I think so. I think it escalated pretty fast. Okay, it started with my back, and the next thing I know, I'm in labor again. Like, I don't ask for back rubs no more now. We can put that out there. I don't ask nobody for no more back rubs. Go to the actual spot this time. I know they don't be doing all that over
Taylor girl. Taylor Baton Rouge, 24, EMT, also was a dancer. Mama too. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aries.
All right, Taylor. So, what kind of man you looking for, Mama?
Now, see, I was just on Instagram, and I already read it, baby. I wrote everything down, all your questions and the answers to it. Okay.
So, okay, if you have the questions, one guy did this, and I didn't have to ask him nothing. You think you could do that? You think you can ask the question and answer the question, or you want me to still interject and ask you the questions?
Yeah, I like when you do it.
Okay. Shouts, I think his name was Anthony. I didn't have to say anything. He came up here, and actually, he didn't even read. It was a monologue. I need to do a re-update with him to see if he met someone awesome. But okay, I'm gonna ask you still. Taylor, what kind of man you looking for?
Well, African American, number one. I don't like any other races. I guess romantically, I would say like that. But like 5'7" and above. It's like patient, compassionate, caring, like driven for sure. I think that's about it. That's all I put on there.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
The deal breakers are anyone that's like a liar. They got bad habits, compulsive. Just if they think in a moment, they don't think before they act. I can't have that. I got a lot to lose, so.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
No, you don't have to look a certain way. Like, well, I'm sorry, I'm gonna take that back. In shape, I would like me in shape because I'm pretty much in shape. But that's literally it.
That's literally it. Okay. What about money? Because you out here getting it. You out here getting it. She a dancer, and she also is an EMT. She getting it. So do we got to make a certain amount of money to date you?
Like the salary would probably be around like maybe 35,000. Pretty average. Well, that's
you
like
was dating me that made 35K.
That's what I googled. What was the average in Louisiana, and it said 30,000. So I just put a little 5,000 extra. So
okay,
as long as you get some type of money. Yeah, some type of money. Some type of money. A hustler type. Cool with me.
Okay.
I'm glad she put in the hustler part, right? I'm glad she did. This stripper of a woman. She fits the image of forever being a baby mama. And she pretty much fit the what I was saying before, what type of men she'll go for. I believe the best fit for her are street guys. And she pretty much said it, right? Hustlers, right? She pretty much said it. Like, just, street guys that are fit. Which, I guess most of them are. Man, I mean, I don't usually see fat street guys. But, yeah, she's... This is the thing where I don't understand how women don't see the errors of their ways. They don't see the flaws in their logic. That they are so bound by stereotypical shackles. She's a stripper. She's like hustlers. She has kids early, multiple kids. by a terrible man. She pretty much fits the stereotypical life of a single baby mama. She'll probably get with another hustler, and it's like funny. It's funny that you want a hustler, and yet you complain about your baby daddy being a liar. What kind of hustler are you thinking about? I mean, hustling. Street hustling, right? Street hustling is basically kind of lying in some way, right? I don't know many. Unless it's, I mean, it's weird, right? I don't think she's talking about like blue collar hustling, like working many jobs, working, you know, trying to find different avenues of income. I don't think she's talking about that. I'm pretty sure she's talking about street hustling. So, I just. Sometimes I just feel like women are guideless as well. You know, there are men. I make this channel because I believe men are directionless and guideless, but women are just equally, or maybe even worse, right? Direction and guideless in the sense that why you want to repeat the cycle, right? I guarantee you she won't get into a stable, functional relationship. She'll probably just have another baby daddy, right? So, I mean, it's just sad, but that's how she is, right? This is the thing where I don't know if Kendra's going to do it, which she probably won't. But that's the difference with Kevin Samuels. That he will show you the ugly truth. He will tell you the ugly truth to you to wake up. Wake up from your delusion. Wake up from you repeating the same cycle that you have been repeating. So, but yeah.
That surprises me. Okay, fair enough. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay.
They don't believe you date a man that makes $35K.
Is that not a lot, y'all?
Woo! She got that stripper body, child. Woo! Yeah. You had a baby. You have a 1-year-old?
Yes.
You look definitely great for having a baby a year ago.
Thank you.
Now let me ask you about dancing. Is that something? Do you plan on? Would you give up dancing for a relationship if your guy had a problem with it?
Definitely. If they were worth it, I would give it up. Because yes, I haven't. I know the next question probably gonna be when my last relationship is, and that was about with my baby dad about 2 years ago. And I noticed a lot of dudes that I've dated don't really like it. Like they'll say something, say they'll like it, but you know, I talked to probably about 50 men a night, different men. You know, they don't like that. Deep down inside, they don't like that. So if I really figured they was worth it, and I'm ready to settle down with it, because I am ready to settle down. I might be young, but I got like a older mindset, so I would give it up.
What older mindset is like, oh, stripping is a good thing? What older mind says, I want a hood guy? I want a hustler. Is that old mindset? I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. You would give it
I
up.
gonna find me another hobby, you know, something else on my list that I need to check off to go do.
Mm-hmm. Do you want more kids?
I got one left in me. I think I got one left, but I don't see nothing there.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get married.
So, not right
So
now.
what would you say to the guy, and I understand it, but what would you say to the guy that says, you have 2 kids, a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, and now you would require marriage for a baby?
For me to have their baby, yes.
Right.
Because I was together with my baby dad with my first child, but we had been broke up by the time I was like 3 months pregnant with the second one, and that was so hard to do alone. And I'm flat out refusing to do it again. So I don't care what he got to say. You get with it or get lost, Brody.
Get with it or get lost. Get with it or get lost.
Well,
okay, fair enough. Can the guy have kids?
Like I said, I don't see her getting married, right? She don't qualify for it. That is right. If you didn't require it for the first one, your delusion is required for the next one. This is how it is.
Yes, he can have kids. I would probably
Okay.
say maybe not more than 3,
All
but
right.
that's like it.
And Attila, I said right?
A Taylor.
Taylor. When was your last relationship?
2 years ago. I dated, but that was the last real relationship.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Probably about two weeks ago. Yeah, it was 2 weeks
Who
ago.
it is?
A guy I date. It's like I'm on to that. You gotta ask me to be your girlfriend type of vibe, and if not, then I'm date whoever I want to date. You know.
So, so for the next man that wants kids with her, you gotta marry her. But to have sex with her, you could just date her. Well, well then, I'm pretty sure men aren't dying to have kids, so I think they're good. So really, it's like, why would they want to marry her? Just have sex with her. That's it. Which is pretty much what she's qualified for. Sexual relationships. Sexual situationships.
You
Continue to
date
date.
with sex without a relationship.
No, just that one dude because I don't have a steady relationship, so that's like the only one I feel comfortable enough to do that with. But the other ones, we do have a good time, chill, stuff like that.
So other men have to obviously date you,
Hmm.
but you won't have sex with them. But this one guy, so this one guy you're having sex with, do you want something serious or it's just fun?
I do on something serious, but he don't. He don't. See the
So what?
thing about that, I don't know what's wrong with him. He's like, well, first
That's what I'm saying, right? That's the type of men she qualifies for. I'm pretty sure this guy is probably a street guy, a street dude, right? Probably has a bunch of girls, right? He's probably a charmer, probably decent looking. He's getting sex from her anyway. So why bother with a relationship? What about her would be special to have a relationship with her? You already have her body, right? You're already getting her body. You're already getting her attention. What? Mediocre cooking? Subpar cleaning? What? I mean, it's like this is the thing. This is the delusion of women, right? What do you have? Obviously, right? Aside from the sex, you have nothing that's tempting. That tempts this man into wanting to be in a relationship with you. Women think that all they have is their body's good enough. Well, men like that show you it's not. Your body is great, but you're giving it anyway. So really, that's not good enough. He's getting it for free. He gets her body for free. So why pay for the rest?
plus a 19-year age gap with that one, and it's
So
like
who's older? Who's older?
he's older than me. He's
Oh yeah,
38.
obviously because you're only 24. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And he be expecting me. That's why I also need the other guys back there who's older. Please don't expect me to know how to act that age that I ain't never been before. I need you to work with me, okay? Because that's what he thinks. That's basically why we not taking it no further, but just having fun, I guess, enjoying each other's company. Cause you
Let
done
me
did this
say
already.
this.
I ain't never did this yet.
Say one more time, honey.
He done did it already, so he expect me to know how to do all of this. I don't know how to do it. This is my first time being 24. I ain't never been 24 before.
Okay, fair enough. Let me ask you this. You
Mm-hmm.
said that you would desire something serious with him if he was open to it.
Yeah, I
So
would.
basically, he's making it clear he doesn't want anything serious with you, but you
Hmm.
still want to have sex with him?
I ain't found the one. Yeah, else I guess.
Why are you gonna find the one when you keep wasting your time with the one who ain't the one?
That's a good perspective. I ain't think about it like that.
You gotta clear out space. A lot of here's the deal. I'm not saying that men don't come with bad habits and are liars, but a lot of men really are not liars. A lot of men tell y'all the truth, and then you still choose to participate, and that's fine if
Oh,
you
yeah.
grown. We grown. 24 is still considered to be grown, so you got to put your girl pants on. But
Mm-hmm.
you have to then ask yourself, why am I still dealing with a person who's making it clear that what I desire they don't want. You got to start self-reflecting. And you can't meet a guy that is trying to court you in the right way if you literally just said on this live, if a guy's watching, he could date you, could take you out, but you're not going to have sex with him. But this guy now knows you got somebody you having sex with.
Well,
So
not
do you think
after
that guy
that.
watching is going to want to say, going to take you out on an extravagant date, knowing that, not saying he has to get it, not saying he should get sex off the date, but he knows he ain't getting sex and somebody else is getting sex, but you want him to treat you a certain way.
Well, I probably left out a piece of information since I know like what's going on with us. We have had a talk, and it's basically like, you found somebody, let me know, and that'll just be the wrap for that. I am prepared to drop that like a bad habit if it is somebody else. Like that's not, it's no attachments there. It's literally like
It's
block
not.
or not block.
That doesn't.
It's
I hear
that
that a
easy
lot.
to
Like
me.
once I find something new, I'll drop it. You should
Yeah, I
drop
could
it.
drop
You
it.
should drop it before you find something new, because you're not going to find something new as long as you're entertaining something you know is not going to grow. Something new is you in the
Right.
mirror. Like you don't need a human being. The something new becomes you. You become new. You become the person like, you know what? I'm really not on this. I respect what you want. I want something different. I'm the something new you've been looking for. And then you
Right.
are the something new that you've been looking for. And then you can attract that person that's going to align with the new person you became. Take it or leave it, but we'll continue. Um,
That's true. That's true.
what is it?
I'm telling you, right? More and more she talks, it shows me what type of woman she is. Since I've said this at the beginning, right? There's no different. She has that mentality, right? The stripping mentality, the hood guy mentality, the street guy mentality. That's the shit she likes. Men that use her. Maybe men that she could use as well, right? So again, the type of person she is, type of life she lives, she does not qualify for good, decent men. She qualifies for the hustlers like she wants, right? So I hope she gets a hustler. The street guys, you know, possibly next baby daddy. I do not, I do not see her because it's funny, right? Let's think of this, right? So her ex gave her a massage and got a baby out of it, right? Had sex and stuff like that. So who's to say the next man takes her out on dates, wine and dine her for months, have sex with her, and get a baby out of her still? Because she didn't require a condom from that other guy, right? Her baby daddy. She didn't require him to put a condom on. So she's not the type of woman that necessarily require men to put condoms on. So why would the next man that's been dating her for months, that's possibly dating for months, not put a condom on, and get a baby out of her, right? I mean, he shouldn't, because that's stupid. Quit having so many babies. But I'm just saying, like, that part where requiring marriage is stupid, because really she's never lived by that rule before. So adding new rules, well, you've already shown that you've broken rules before. So, you know.
Age range. Did I ask you your age range that you would date?
No. It'll be like 27 and cut off at 38.
Okay. And does he have
I
to be
mean,
in
no, he
Baton
was
Rouge?
38. No, somewhere around the bordering states around Louisiana.
And can he have? You said he can have kids, right?
Yeah, he have kids.
Okay.
I said no more than 3.
No more than 3.
Yeah.
Oh, he got 3 kids. Okay. Did I ask you your No, I didn't. What are your 3 flaws?
My 3 flaws. So I had to think about those when I was writing them down earlier. It's I'm very overly sensitive. Okay. I shut down pretty easy, which means that I like it builds up basically. And it could be something so small that comes and then all of it just comes flooding out. I gotta stop doing that. And I harbor resentment, not to the men that I date, but just family issues and stuff like that. I don't need to be harboring that either. I need to go ahead and forgive them as well. But that's something I need to work on.
Okay.
So,
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
well, I'm funny and I'm cute, but regardless of that part, I'm very loyal. Like when we get committed, like I'm very reliable.
I always think that women are really funny. Well, first of all, men don't really care if women are funny like that, right? It's nice and all, but that's not something that's attractive. But I'm saying women are funny and they're thinking. How are you proving your loyalty when all the men that you've been with, you broke up with them, you left them? And this is an assumption. I'm assuming she left her baby daddy, right? I'm assuming it sounded like it too. So, what situation, what relationship proved your loyalty? Right? Being with a man for years does not prove your loyalty. Being with a man, right, and him leaving you, that's at least the closest way to prove your loyalty, unless you've been with a man for your life, right? But why would you be in the dating market? So, in dating, if you left all the men that you've been with, or most of them, how do you prove your loyalty? Kind of seems like you prove your disloyalty. That there are limits to your loyalty, right? Which, I mean, of course, right? Of course there's limits, but I'm saying like saying loyalty as a perk, as a reasoning why you are, you know, a quality woman is ridiculous. Is ridiculous. Usually I would just say that I'm monogamous. I don't like cheating, stuff like that. Saying you're loyal is like what? What does that prove? Because the counteract is that you've left the men that you've been with. So really, how loyal are you? Not that loyal. So loyalty, women always say loyalty, but it's like they're not. Women leave men most of the time. So that's stupid.
As well.
All she got is like she's cute, right? That's it. But, cuteness will get you, sex, but relationship?
Um, I was raised like old school, so uh,
You were raised so old school that you had two kids out of wedlock. I don't think that's old school. I don't think that's old school. Unless that's a school of thinking I've never heard of.
most women, with some women, I don't know, it's a debate about it, but I don't mind doing like the womanly, in quotes, duties and stuff. So like you'll have like a clean house and your clothes washed and you cooked and all of that. I ain't opposed to doing that for you. And I'm goal driven. Like if I want to do something, I'm gonna do it. Never gonna stop me. So all
Okay.
those good qualities, I believe.
They're good
Goal driven is not the quality men ask.
qualities. Ateli, oh, I don't want to say it wrong. Please forgive me.
A Taylor.
A Taylor, Baton Rouge, 24. Girl, some people don't believe you 24, but I believe you.
99. Oh wait, look. Wait, can you
What
see?
you about to do? What you doing? Wait.
It's just a tattoo. It's just
Wait,
that.
I don't want to see your vagina. Put girl.
I was
this
trying to
ain't-
show
this-
you my
I-
ankle. You
I
saw
ain't-
the
I ain't
coochie?
paying for no lap
Did you see the
dance.
coochie?
Don't you be putting that camera that low.
I was trying to show you my ankle. You saw my coochie. I'm sorry, y'all. That's a lot of coochie to be seen too. I'm so sorry. I didn't know it can fit in the camera.
Girl, I ain't got no ones to give your ass.
I take Cash App. Y'all can just $1 send, $1 send, $1 send. They do that for real. Why y'all laughing? I'm serious. Apple
Not
Pay,
cash
all
app
that.
to the strippers. They cash app strippers?
They have been ran out of ones, and we don't have an ATM in our club. They just start either Apple Paying or Cash App, and literally $1 at a time. Like, sir, just go ahead and send all of it at once, making my
Okay.
phone ding that many times.
Okay. Well, All right, we don't need the ankle ID, girl. I'm gonna
Oh,
take your word for it. I'm gonna take your
yeah.
word for it. How can the guy that's interested?
Yeah, I mean, what was I to say? Right? I said what I said. Uh, I'll end and say like, I still believe it. She doesn't qualify for marriage. At least, definitely not from a. I don't think she qualified for marriage anyway, but not from a good, decent man. I don't. And I see this woman following the path of just being a continuous baby mama. Right? She'll probably get with the next hood guy, next street guy, and continue that cycle. So, yeah. All the power to her. Later, guys.